Welcome back, folks. The trip to Coralville for the IGHSAU State Volleyball Tournament is that much closer, as earlier teams were back in action on the hardwood for regional semifinal games. And kicking everything off for us, River Valley hosting Glidden Ralston. Now, River Valley, they bring a 7-game win streak into this one. The Wolverines, they've got a 2-0 lead heading into set 3, and all rise for the judge, Addie Law. She fakes them out with a light tap right there. But the Wildcats fought tooth and nail in this one. Set point here, Cassidy Wank keeps it just inside the line for a kill as they take set 3. So, to set 4 we go. Wolverines, they get it over to the outside where Teresa Todd hammers this one down the line. River Valley starts to run away with it. Match point to win it all here. Kaya Paris with the service ace, and River Valley takes the big win 3-1 to advance to the region final. Just a little ways up, Highway 20, Ridgeview hosting West Monona in front of a rowdy crowd here. Set 1, West Monona gets things going as Creighton Lichtenberg rises up for the big block to cut their deficit down to 5. Spartans keep it rolling here. They set it up to the outside left where Sophia Woodward runs up with the 4. She slams it down for the kill, but Ridgeview would show off their own power. How about Madison Stowwater dropping the hammer right down the middle right there. So fast, you don't even know what just hit you there. But the Raptors might be prehistoric, but they're living in the moment right here. Sydney Blackmore fires off another big kill. Ridgeview takes the sweep to advance 3-0. Over in Remsen, packed house for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks and Newell Fonda Mustang Stangs. Up 2-0, looking for more, but the law offices of Gallus and Schrader are there on the defense as Grace Gallus and Claire Schrader pick up the long distance block. Hawks win set 3. Set 4, Mustangs go left to Riley Hografe, who hammers this one down to the ground, and it's match point for Newell Fonda now. However, we've got a little play at the net. Carmen DeRicky tips the ball over, and the Hawks are like the Bee Gees. They're staying alive here, staying alive, but the Mustangs, they would bounce back. Couple volleys later, Kinsey Hinders with the dink puts the final nail in the coffin. Newell Fonda wins this one 3-1. Wrap up in Hinton where the Blackhawks are hosting Central Lyon. We'll pick up first set here and check out the dig from Sailor Jower. Blackhawks use it, set up Carly Hicklin who gets one to drop, and Hinton jumps out to a big lead early. We'll stay in the first. Blackhawks, they go right to Gabby Friesen who slams this one down with authority. Hawks just building up a big lead. Lions looking for any sign of momentum here, and they'll get it with an Avery Harmon kill. But Hinton, they're not affected by it. Set point, first attempt is blocked. Blackhawks go left to Carlin Kavarna, and the sophomore puts it away. Hinton's heading to the region final. They win in straight sets. Other scores in Iowa. Boynton Hull tops George Little Rock. South Hardin sweeps North Union, and Rock Valley wins 3-1 over Alta Aurelia. Keep it going. Garden Angel Central Catholic with a win over Bancroft Rosalie. Battle Creek wins 3-1 over O'Neill. Boone Central tops Pierce 3-1. Little upset there. Keep it rolling. Boyd County over Neely Oakdale. Clarkson Lee over Aquinas Catholic. In the fight in Irvin Domans, Elgin Public, Pope John, they win 3-0 over North Central. Howes Dodge sweeps Parkview Christian. Humphrey St. Francis sweeps Palmer. Humphrey Lindsay Holy Family gets a win over Cross County 3-1. Oakland Craig sweeps Wisner Pilger. Pender sweeps Lions Decatur Northeast. And why not? They get the sweep over Randolph to continue playing. Keep it going in Nebraska. Wakefield over Homer. Wausau over Winside. And for all you football fans out there, the Minnesota Vikings, they get the job done against the San Francisco 49ers, winning 22-17. We'll see you after this.